Hi, I'm Mitch Shoemaker, and today is day 54 of my doing 100 days of of YouTube videos and focusing on today. So yay, I made it to day 54. I didn't do a whole lot today, which doesn't really surprise me at this point. I I was talking to a friend, and I think I've mentioned that it's reminding me of my mono when I was like 12 in junior high and running around and playing with my sister and her friends when she was having a sleepover or something. And then, I just collapsed. I just didn't have the energy, the strength to stand up again. And I was like, what the heck is going on? And it was just because I had mono and I was doing too much, and my body's like, you're too tired, you can't do stuff. And so I haven't collapsed, thankfully, but I know I get up and move around and do things, and my body's just like, and we don't have the energy to do that, so we're not going to do that anymore. So I noticed today, and I was journaling about it, and it's something I've probably talked about in several of my videos. It's something I need to work on, but I have a tendency to tell God what I want to do for the day, or to imagine in my mind all the things that I'm going to get accomplished for the day. And then I get frustrated, disappointed, discouraged at the end of the day when I haven't accomplished any of those things. And I was kind of feeling that way again today, which was a little frustrating. And then I was journaling, and of course I started out with all the things I didn't do and all my frustrations. And by the end, I was writing things that I was grateful for, and very grateful for, and things that I'd been reading in my scriptures that just kind of relate to myself, and just being at peace with where I'm at, and knowing that things will happen in God's timing and not mine, and I just have to wait for God's timing, and all I can do is work on myself and prepare to be ready for whatever His timing is. So I just need to work on what I can towards figuring out my books and publishing them, and when the time is right, it'll happen. And it's the same with other things in my life. I have a sponsor in my 12-step program that told me I don't do things until I'm ready. And she's absolutely right. Like, it doesn't matter how much I tell myself I'm going to do it until I'm actually ready, which, I always think I should be ready before I actually am. I don't do things. And it's sometimes it's very frustrating to me because I want to do it before then. Thinking about it before then. And maybe that's just the build up, the process that I have to go to become ready to do those things. I have to be aware of them, I have to want them, I have to desire them, I have to work towards them, and then all of a sudden I'm ready and willing to do them. So, but I realize that I am grateful of all the things that I chose to do today. I chose to read my scriptures and meditationals, and I chose to write in my journal tonight, and so I'm grateful for that. And then I chose to go to the bank and deposit what little cash I have left to avoid getting overdraft fees, because I know there's things coming out of my account tomorrow, and I just wanted to make sure there's money in my account so things don't bounce. And I had enough money to cover the things so that they don't bounce. So that was my, it's funny because I really wanted to go to work today, and I took a shower and got dressed and thinking I'm going to go to work today. And then I just kind of felt like I was a zombie and just did not have the energy to get up and do anything. And I'm like, I'm just going to get up and go, and I'm going to get up and go. And instead, God reminded me that I had cash that I could put into my account, and that what's coming out isn't as much as, there's more that will be coming out of my account in the next couple of days, so I will have to get some work done. But that I had the means to cover it, so it was okay if I didn't go to work today. And I'm like, that's so not fair, because I just want to go to work today. But my sweet vision board friend reminded me that I'm the tortoise. I think yesterday I was saying turtle. Slow and steady wins the race like the turtle, but it's the tortoise and the hare. And I always try to do those bursts and stop, and that doesn't work like the hare. So I just have to be the tortoise. So, but by the time I finished journaling, I felt better about today, and I felt better about my choices. And I did find the scripture from yesterday, even though I had different insights for today. I just still wanted to read the one from yesterday that I found, and it says, do not run faster or labor more than you have strength and means, but be diligent unto the end. So I think that was my thing for yesterday, that I don't labor more than I have strength and means. And I didn't do that today because I didn't have the strength. I didn't have the energy to go to work today. So I didn't, which is, disappointing because I need to work. I need to pay bills, but I didn't have the energy to do it. So it's okay that I didn't do it because it doesn't do me any good to push myself because then it just makes it worse. And I don't want to make things worse. I want to slowly rebuild things up. I'm just trying to figure out how to pay the bills in the process. That's the crazy part. But I know it's doable. And then today I was reading my meditationals, my little book, Courage to Change. I love this book. I love these little things. But anyway, there's a quote from Abraham Lincoln, right? Yes, that I wanted to read too. And it's so funny because when I read this today, I was like, I am so sharing this in my video tonight. I don't know, it just struck me. And it's something I need to remember that I thought I would share in case maybe it would help other people too. But it says, it is difficult to make a man miserable while he feels worthy of himself and claims kindred to the great God who made him. And I just really like that because it's difficult to make someone feel miserable while they feel worthy of themselves and claims kindred to the great God who made him. And I know that when I feel like I'm in tune with God and with myself, I don't feel the need to beat myself up. I don't feel guilty for the choices that I'm making. And I feel like I'm on the right track and I'm doing the right thing. So, but I also know that I can make myself miserable. Where I said, it's difficult for a man to make you feel miserable if you're okay with yourself. But it's also easy for me to make myself miserable when I'm not in tune with myself, when I'm not in tune with God, when I'm not feeling worthy of myself, I guess. So it was just a nice reminder to me that I am worthy, that I am a precious, beloved daughter of God, that I do have gifts, I do have talents, I do have value, and I need to remember to value myself and not beat myself up for the things that I am not currently capable of doing. But knowing that at some point, hopefully in the near future, but at some point I will be able to do more. And then as long as I keep working towards my goals, that they will be achieved, they will be accomplished, and things will work out one way or the other. And with all the little miracles that have been happening in my life, I don't doubt that things will turn out the way that they're supposed to. I don't necessarily know the way they're supposed to, which was kind of what I was realizing when I was writing in my journal, because I don't know what tomorrow holds. I don't know what the future holds. And trying to plan my day and my life around that, or trying to convince myself that I can do things when my body's telling me I can't, it's crazy. And it doesn't mean that I can't push myself and I can't do a little bit more, but I have to find that balance, and I'm not very good with the balance thing. I'd like to say I'm getting better, but it's interesting in getting sick and doing all of this. It's almost forcing me to do the things that I've been wanting to do for so long, and one of them is finding the balance. It's learning to listen to my body, trying to remember to eat healthier, to drink more liquids, to stay hydrated. And now it's okay, just baby steps and little things, trying to get my energy back. And it's like, okay, just do one thing at a time. And right now, if I could just read my scriptures and meditationals and, take showers, write in my journal, make my videos, we're good. And then maybe I could start adding, an hour or two of work for a little bit, or adding, a little bit of doing the dishes or a little bit of laundry, just little things that I can do every day. And as I do those little things every day, things around my house will get done, even if I'm not going out and working. And then if I can go out and work on top of that, then I'm slowly getting all the things done that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. This isn't how I wanted to do it. But it's a way to see my struggles as a blessing, as an opportunity to do little things that I haven't been doing because I haven't had the energy. Maybe time to start reading a collection of books that I have growing, or work more on my writing. I need to look more for jobs and things too. But if nothing else, I'm learning to listen to my body. And I just, I got up, I got something to eat. And sadly, I just haven't been hungry today. I should have made myself eat more. I didn't eat very much today, which is not a very good thing. I just more tired than I am hungry, I guess, today. And I know eating will help give me energy, but I made something to eat for breakfast. It was more this afternoon, so maybe like brunch, lunch, breakfast, whatever. And then that's about it. And then at some point tonight, I made something that's more like dessert than it is like breakfast or dinner or whatever. It was just or a snack. It was just a snack basically, and I just didn't have the energy, or I just didn't feel hungry enough to make anything else, which I know is not good. Not good. I need to eat more. So, but I just today was just a tired day, and I'm not gonna go to work today. But just grateful for the little promptings and thoughts in my mind of things that I could do or things that I did do, or just for these sweet meditationals and scriptures that I can read that have comforting words and thoughts and reminders that I am worthy, that I don't need to do more than I have strength or means to do, and that God will take care of the rest. And it's okay to just wait, um, to just wait and learn and do the best that I can. And when the time is right, things will happen and things will fall into place. But it's God's timing and not mine, and I can't force the timing, and I can't force my body to have energy or to do what my mind wants me to do. So, but I can be aware of my choices. I can be aware of where I'm at today, and I can learn to accept where I'm at today and be grateful for the little blessings and little miracles, because I am aware of myself today, and I am aware of God's hand in my life today, and that everything is going to be okay. And because it's been okay up to this point, and because I've seen all the miracles and things that God has been doing for me, I know that things will continue to be okay, that will continue to work out. I can't foresee how that's going to happen, and I can try to figure it out. I can try to force myself to do things in the way that I think it's going to happen, but God works in mysterious ways, and things just happen randomly and unexpectedly, and I'm grateful for those little blessings and things that happen. And I just feel very blessed and very loved, and just grateful that I can get through today. I'm just really grateful that I could get through today, even if I just spent the day laying on my couch staring at the TV because I was just too tired to do anything else. But I at least took a shower and I got dressed. So, and I've been reading my scriptures and meditationals again, which is good. And I've journaled probably for at least 3 days in a row now. And I want to journal. And I started journaling with the TV on, and I paused whatever show I was watching so I could finish journaling because I wanted to focus on what I was writing. And I like that I'm doing that. I wish I was doing that with my stories or with some other things, but I know it's a process. I'm the tortoise. Baby steps, slow and steady wins the race. And I can do this. And God is guiding me, and He's helping me through this. And hopefully, as I share my journey through all of this, that it's beneficial and helping others that choose to watch these videos. Um, Otherwise, I guess I'm just doing it for me. But I do hope it's beneficial to other people. And I hope something I'm saying is reaching others that are watching these videos, or will watch these videos at some point in the future. Because I know when I looked into YouTube videos that sometimes people don't see your video until like a year or 2 years after you make them. So you have to keep doing it for a long time to build an audience or for people to be aware of your stuff. It would also help if I'd make fun little thumbnails to attract people's attention, but I haven't had the confidence or the willingness to do that. But that might be my next 100 days, is figuring out how to make thumbnails for my videos. I don't know. Um, Not really got the energy or the motivation to do that right now. But still making the videos in the hopes that someday they will be beneficial to other people. And again, that's something that will happen in God's timing if it's meant to. Otherwise, it will just, stay with a handful of people that are subscribed and choose to watch, and that's okay too. So, anyway, I think that's all that I have for you today. So if you like these videos, you can hit like, subscribe, or share with someone else if you think they'll like it too. And I hope you have a great day full of gratitude and maybe do some writing.